Today we are building a Journey to the 2 inspired house for my Sims 4 Star Wars World project. Unfortunately I didn't record the first part of this build, like the actual creating the shape or shell of this build, because I streamed it and I didn't stream and record it just because I'm still figuring out how to stream and how to record my screen and how all of these programs work. So unfortunately I didn't get to record that because I'm still trying to figure out this whole streaming, filming world, which I am jumping into the deep end into. But I streamed for just about an hour, then I stopped streaming and I bulldozed a slot and rebuilt it like 5 times until I was finally happy with the shape of it, and I didn't bother to record it after the stream either, just because I wasn't expecting myself to build a shape I was happy with, and then I did. So note to self, always record while you're playing The Sims. You have no idea if you're actually going to build something good. Which, I built something I was happy with, so it's good enough for me. That was actually my first stream, and it was kind of awkward, because I didn't want to talk for the first 30 minutes of the whole entire stream, and I was texting that one person who was watching, because I know them pretty well. They're one of my best friends, and I was texting them, I don't really want to say anything, I'm going to sound ridiculous, I have no idea what to say, and they replied, I'm sure you're going to do great, and you don't have to do anything that you're not comfortable with. And then I got over myself and I started talking on my stream. But they're a really nice person and I really appreciate them. They're also one of the only people who comment on my YouTube videos, like consistently comment on my YouTube videos, just because they're very encouraging and very sweet and they always have something nice to say. So I really appreciate them. Thank you for watching my content and being my first follower and my biggest supporter. Well, my biggest supporter is myself, but my second biggest supporter. I actually had 2 people who constantly comment on my YouTube videos. The second is a person who is always commenting on the awesome wind in my voice because of my microphone. Every time I laugh or speak really loudly, you can hear like the wind or the air inside my voice, and they're very enthusiastic about it. It's kind of funny, but I'm planning to buy a better microphone, and actually learn how to use one so it doesn't pick up that wind. So I apologize to that one person who loves that sound. I know they're being sarcastic, but it's really funny, so I'm cool with it. I don't mind, it's hilarious, it makes my day, and it doesn't offend me at all. I like to think that I have thick skin, and that I don't get offended easily. I guess you kinda need that when you're starting a YouTube channel or a public social media account, but I guess we'll see how I deal with mean comments, because I'm sure to get them inside the future. Which actually reminds me, I watched my first horror movie yesterday, which was really interesting because I had no idea how I would react or cope, but I was fine. It wasn't that scary. It was actually kind of fun watching it, but also a little depressing, just because most horror movies are depressing. There's a whole lot of people die and it's but I like that character, so a little bit depressing too. I watched what's the name of it? It Chapter 2. But I also watched a little bit of Halloween yesterday too, the one made in 2018, and that's also kind of like a slasher horror movie too. They definitely aren't my favorite movies, but I enjoyed them, and I watched them with my sister, which was super fun. So we it's nice being scared with a family member or a friend, and we laughed so hard about It Chapter 2, the scene with the old lady in it. The scene's supposed to be scary, but it's hilarious. It was so random, we couldn't stop laughing. It was the best. I think it's the best scene in the whole entire cinematic universe. It's the best scene ever created that's ever been seen on a TV screen. I am sure of that. It was so good. And here I am. I'm supposed to be talking about Sims, and yet I'm rambling on about horror movies. I'm really bad at voiceovers, but I hope to get better. This is my first YouTube channel, so I have zero experience in this area, but I'm enjoying it so far, and I hope to get much better. Also with streaming, I plan to get much better with streaming because, as I said before, my last stream was awful and very awkward. Also, my Twitch account is The Sims 4 Star Wars World, all one word, no capitals. Follow me if you want to. I have one follower, and that's the same person that I was talking about earlier, that friend I was texting. So thank you to that one person. You are my first Twitch follower, and I really appreciate you. I actually have 2 Twitch accounts. I should follow myself with my other one. And yes, I always follow myself on all my social media platforms. I mean, as I said before, you're your biggest supporter, so... And yes, I am that person on Instagram who likes all of their own posts. If you have to know, yep, I'm that person. But I'm not ashamed of it. I'm happy to like my own posts. I like myself very much, and I will like everything I post too. What else has been happening? Oh, the Sims 4 Snowy Escape expansion pack. I am so excited for it. I actually pre-ordered it on Origin. That is the first expansion pack I bought at full price. And yes, when I actually get my hands on it, I would love to make some videos on it. So let me know in the comments let me know down in the comments if I should do that. I've been thinking, once I actually finish the Star Wars World project, I plan to change my social media name. I have no idea to what, but I have a couple ideas in mind. One of them is Project Master or Project Lord, because I love to make these gaming projects like this one. But I found a computer program called Project Master, and Project Lord is already a YouTube account. I would like to be unique, but everything I think of probably would have been thought of by someone else. So maybe that's a little bit of a far-fetched idea to be unique inside my name. I also thought of Sim Gamer, as in Sim Gamer, and Similord. They're pretty dumb, but I reckon if you're going to make a YouTube channel, you have to have a dumb name. It's just an unspoken rule. Dumb names suit YouTube channels pretty well. So let me know what you think of the names inside the comments. But I am so excited about this new pack, and I can't believe EA got Simmers to build the lots. I feel as though they should have done that since the start, because some of the builds inside The Sims 4 are concerning. Super weird. To name a few: stairs that go to nowhere, the build that had no toilets. I could go on, but I won't. But I can't wait until this new pack. And EA did extensive research about the Japanese culture before making this new pack. So I definitely appreciate them trying to make an accurate portrayal. But I don't know a lot about the Japanese culture. I am not Japanese. I never lived in Japan. The little I know is because I took Japanese for the last 10 years of my life in school. But in those classes, we barely touched the surface of the culture. We more focused on the language. And no, I cannot speak Japanese to save my life. I only did enough to pass my assignments, and afterwards I couldn't practice it a lot. I just forgot everything I learned inside for that semester. So I can't speak Japanese to save my life. But I'm planning to do a let's play on this new pack. So I have to be extremely careful about this because I don't want to portray a stereotype or offend anyone. But I've already thought of the storyline for this LP. They are two sisters who are living together. Their mum passed away a while ago, and when she was alive, she always wanted to climb the mountain, but she never did. So the two daughters learned to climb the mountain and scatter her ashes on the top of it. I'm not sure if it's a good storyline. It's kinda cliche, but I'm basing it off the movie Bucket List. That's a really good movie. You should watch it. It's one of those super sad but super sweet movies. Definitely recommend. But once I have access to this, to the new pack, I hope to be making this LP. Also, can we just talk about split leveling for a moment? For those who don't know, there's a patch update for this new pack, and they're introducing split leveling. Building in The Sims 4 has just gone 10 times better. I'm really happy with the recent build updates, the door one, the window one, and then the other window one, and now this one. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. Don't worry if you don't. Also, I stopped that library build I was talking about inside my last video, just because it will work 10 times better with split leveling. So I'm just waiting for the new patch to be released until I continue that. A lot of the builds I made for this project I feel as though would work a lot better with split leveling, so I've stopped building at the moment, and instead I'm just editing a lot of videos and catching up on my homework, so expect a couple more videos coming. I really need to make an upload schedule and a streaming schedule for Twitch. I'm just really bad at organizing myself, but I'll figure it out. I normally do. I want to stream just about 2 to 3 times a week. Oh, maybe one day I can stream every day. That'll be the life. Just having an online gaming career, that will be amazing. Maybe one day. One day. Also, one of my friends has given me the old Xbox 360 games, and I can't wait to play. I would like to film them, even though I don't know how to record console games, but I will figure it out. But now I have most of the Assassin's Creed games, and I can't wait to play, because I always wanted to play Assassin's Creed since I first heard of it, but then I was too young, and now I'm old enough, but I never actually got them, and now I do have them, so I guess it all works out. But I'm really excited about that, and hopefully I can figure out how to stream it or record some so I can upload some of these games. But no, this is the finished build. I took some screenshots of it just to get certain angles. And you can see, I'm pretty sure in one of these pictures, an unfinished build I did inside the background, but oh well, let's just ignore that. I included a pride flag just because you always need to include a pride flag inside these builds. Pride flags are amazing. 100% love them. I have one of my own. But no, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll catch you later. Peace out.